The nightmare has manifested itself in reality.
When there's no more room in hell, the Fiend will rule the earth.
This frightening monster is ready to devour anyone who stands in his way.
An eerie, supernatural force, and at times seems totally unstoppable. Good luck to his opponent. The Fiend is unlike anyone, or anything we've ever seen before. The Fireflies remain, but this version of Bray Wyatt is completely detached from the WWE Universe.
And that makes him even scarier because the Fiend will stop at nothing in his quest to spread fear throughout the WWE Universe.
An absolute master of mind games, almost impervious to pain. Nothing can stop the Fiend. The one and only CM Punk.
And his opponent from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds.
CM Punk, always a brash and defiant competitor.
And Punk has had to fight his way to the very top, using his own unique style in the ring.
Learn to rely on his own toughness and hard-headedness.
Whether you love him or hate him, his approach has made CM Punk an all-time great.
The WWE Universe on their feet, and CM Punk is ready to deliver. There is perhaps no superstar in WWE more divisive than CM Punk. It truly seems that you either love the man and cheer his name, or you hate him. You try to do everything in your power to get him out of this company.
And Punk's been clear that he's not back in WWE to make any of this personal. It's all about business for him. Unfortunately, as you pointed out, Michael, there are plenty of superstars who take that declaration very personally.
Yeah, Punk's no stranger to rubbing people the wrong way, nor is he a stranger to handling these problems when they arise, whether it's in the locker room or in the ring.
The being we see in the opposite corner is the personification of evil. No one is more sadistic or vengeful than the Fiend.
I cannot fathom the agony that the Fiend's victims feel as their body and mind are being ripped apart.
Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
The Fiend is being reprimanded for his deeds. Taking flight. Splash! Massive.
And the Fiend won't be having a good night if he allows more offense like that.
Yeah, as Punk was doing everything that needed to be done there.
When you're in a no disqualification match, it's essential that you unleash your inner brutality. This is no time to hold back and act like the rules still matter.
It's the truth. This is a match condition you have to lean into, or you are in for a world of hurt. Delivering nasty stomps. Each of those boots seem to get heavier with each blow.
Kick right to the back of the leg.
Oh, what a DDT.
Headed out of the ring, but the count is looming.
If you're going to grab a kendo stick, you better be prepared to use it.
Precarious position for both superstars.
Oh, gosh. Oh, my goodness.
That was worse than being hit by a cinder block.
And what's he looking for here?
He's got his hands on a bat. One home run swing could end this match.
Great ring awareness saved him.
Spinning kick to the gut. He's been dealt a good deal of damage.
Yeah, but you got to think this match is still anyone's. Went for the springboard and missed.
Carried in a jeopardizing position here. No mercy being shown to the Fiend here.
Punk is just doing what he pleases and evades the attack. It's almost hard to believe that this epic rivalry began like any other, with jealousy and harsh words.
But from that seed has blossomed an all-time blood feud.
Yeah, and who could have predicted when all this began that they'd become bitter enemies, the likes of which we rarely see. Oh, what a kick.
Kick right to the leg.
Going head-to-head, putting each other to the test. It looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here.
Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground. Oh, looks like we got ourselves a hockey fight. Are you surprised, Byron?
Well, it is no disqualification, but this is going to be an uphill battle for this super.
From the top.
CM Punk looking to put his opponent away on his shoulders.
Go to sleep. That's going to keep the Fiend down.
2 count. Oh, kick out at 2.
I thought once he executed that, it was good night.
You have to wonder, how much more can he take?
And Punk might have just swung for the fences, but it wasn't good enough. Calculating the next move here.
Taking it to the shoulder.
Momentum is really on Punk's side.
The Fiend needs to find a way to get back on the saddle. His capacity crowd is sending him love, and he's sending it right back. What are we about to... Ooh!
Well-placed knees to the hamstring.
Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes.
From behind, back suplex.
CM Punk headed to the top rope.
CM Punk from the top rope. Flying elbow drop.
Fiend is down for the count. It's over. Punk with the victory. These guys were awesome. Let's take another look.
here is your winner, CM Punk.
What a match. What a win.
You're not exaggerating. It was an explosive match from before the bell even rang.
Stood up against the test and now standing tall with the victory.
I got to give it up here. Great job.
The Brothers of Destruction.
What started as a bitter sibling rivalry has turned into a dominant tag team.
Maybe the most dominant tag team we've ever seen.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by The Undertaker from parts unknown. Weighing in at 323 pounds,
These two men will decimate anything that breathes.
Well, don't forget, they're always willing to fight each other, but they'll fight you first.
There's no team more dominating, more devastating.
It's almost impossible to match their strength.
It's like the power possessed by this duo is otherworldly.
Kane and The Undertaker have both held multiple world titles.
And as a team, they held the WWE World Tag Team and WCW World Tag Gold.
Yeah, but the mission is simple. Leave bodies everywhere and own your opponent's souls.
The presence surrounds you. You can feel the suffering closing in.
Well, this competitor has the pressure of the world on his shoulders. Not only facing The Rock, but also having to deal with the millions in the WWE Universe.
Prepare for a truly electrifying arrival.
And now, he is the final boss of WWE.
The Rock sits on top of the mountain here in WWE for almost 3 decades. The Rock has been dominance personified.
And his opponent from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, The Rock!
Some things change in WWE, but Rock's greatness does not. The man hasn't lost a step.
If anything, The Rock is stronger and more fearsome than ever before.
Now, you're right, Cole. It's like The Rock has unlocked a whole new level. He's done messing around or worrying about earning respect. The Great One is here to take what's his. This is pure intimidation. What a presence.
A man who has succeeded everywhere he's gone. Greatness just seems to follow The Rock around.
Because Rock makes it look so easy to always be on top. It just comes naturally to the final boss.
The big red monster could smash him into oblivion.
What does this superstar have to do to stop that from happening?
The Rock ready for action, ready to electrify the WWE Universe yet again.
The final boss is ready to lay down the hammer, Cole, to lead with an iron fist. Sometimes the boss just has to get their hands dirty, and that's exactly what The Rock plans to do here tonight.
I don't know if I would call him the boss, Corey, but The Rock certainly believes he is a special authority these days. I expect he'll try.
Bear hug, squeezing the...
Furiously trying to fight his way out of the bear hug. Can he do it? Yes!
Oh. The Rock has seen and done it all in WWE, but all of his accolades have come with their share of injuries.
But don't count on that to be a factor, Cole. The Rock is in the best shape of his career. Even when things go wrong, the Great One can still gun it out and get the W. He needs to deal more damage before trying that again.
Snapmare takeover, followed by big boot.
Quick thinking by The Rock.
Something's in store for him.
Caught with a DDT.
The People's Champ could have used some help from the millions of fans that time.
Hellacious offense delivered by Kane.
Military press. Ooh.
And what he's looking for here looks like a potential submission maneuver.
Getting to the ropes and luckily getting out of this submission.
Isolating the arm.
He connects with a counter.
Oh my gosh, what impact!
Oh, look at this. Looking for the suplex off the top rope.
Hung across the top rope.
Kane is really taking control here.
There's no stopping the big red monster.
He catches Kane with a counter.
Rock finally finding a way to slow his opponent's assault down.
Could be the tide turner The Rock desperately needed.
Systematic attack on that arm. Hit with the knee.
Bang, knee right on target.
Climbing to the top. What's he thinking?
It looks like he's stalking his prey. Only one from the top rope. Missile drop kick on point.
Kick to the back.
And there he attacked Kane. The Rock stepping through, looking for the... And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of his...
Effective counter.
Crucial turnaround there because Kane was falling behind.
Yeah, Kane's survival instincts are taking over. Scoop slam. Looking to end this once and for all.
And he only stays down for a 1 count.
This is where great cardio makes all the difference, helping you stay alive deep into the match. Being set up in the corner for something.
Scoop slam. And look at Kane now, perching himself up top.
Watching like a predator with wounded prey. He's as good as done here. From the top.
Kane up top. Man, that's...
Shoulders down. Does he have him? No! Kick out at 2.
He just won't give up.
He's got the great one measured up. Rock is staggering.
Stiff elbow will break that up.
Oh, no. Oh, stun gun.
The Rock about to hit the most electrifying move in all of sports entertainment. People's elbow.
Rock got it. I think it's over. And straight into the pin attempt.
Man, that has got to feel good. Sweet, sweet victory. A lot of action in that match. Let's have a look.
Here is your winner, The Rock!
The Rock is victorious here tonight.
We just got an up-close reminder as to why The Rock really is the People's Champ.
The Brothers of Destruction have arrived.
And nobody in WWE is safe.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Kane from Death Valley, weighing in at 309 pounds, The Undertaker!
Kane debuted in WWE attacking his brother. It's been a complicated history of death and betrayal before either man set foot in WWE.
Yeah, but since then, these two have engaged in several epic battles, including a casket match and an Inferno match.
Yeah, these two initially teamed together to defeat Stone Cold Steve Austin, but have since rediscovered their bond.
Now that their destructive forces are combined, no team can compete.
Both of these monsters, former WWE champions, have held multiple tag team titles together.
And perhaps the most powerful duo in WWE history. Here's someone who always has a plan and always knows who he's dealing with. It's Seth freaking Rollins.
Think of everything Seth Rollins has been through, everything he's accomplished. He can adapt to any situation.
And his opponent from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth freaking Rollins!
Seth Rollins is one of the elite superstars in WWE, and the list of competitors he's put down reads like a who's who of future Hall of Famers.
If we know one thing about the Visionary, it's that he's always down for some action. Rollins doesn't take a back seat to anyone. Rollins enters the ring like a principal conductor about to lead an orchestra.
And just like he controls this crowd, Rollins knows exactly what he's doing and can play his opponents like a finely tuned instrument.
There's the battle. We've got Seth freaking Rollins ready for this one.
That's the thing with Seth. He's always ready, Michael. No matter who it is or what the situation is, Rollins will throw anything and everything he has at his opponent once the bell rings.
Yeah, Byron, and sometimes he doesn't even wait for the bell.
Yeah, but don't forget about The Undertaker's ability. When you think of impressive, athletically gifted big men, you think of the dead man. You think of the agility that comes with that imposing frame and those vicious strikes. That's not something to take lightly here.
Got out of that and has locked in the head scissors. Ooh, oh!
Springboard swanton. Big move followed up with a pin attempt. Looking to secure an early victory.
Locking up with one another.
Into a painful wrist lock.
Able to turn it around into a wrist lock. Maneuvering out and into control of the situation. With authority, the Kingslayer is dominating.
Yes, Seth is really grinding the opposition down.
Looking to take it to the air now.
He realizes this is his opportunity. Take off.
Oh, he paid for that high risk.
Vicious right forearm.
The Undertaker is one of the toughest superstars to ever step foot in the ring, with a list of victims a mile long. I can't imagine how intimidating it must be to have to stand across the ring from him.
Yeah, but you can't let the intimidation get to you when you're already in the ring, Cole. Otherwise, you've already lost.
Oh! He's starting to feel the results of this pounding. Caught with the double axe handle.
What the leg?
The old leg toss. Seth is being overwhelmed.
Any of Rollins' defenses have been pegged.
Things are getting risky. This will not end well. A back suplex right onto the apron.
After that attack on the apron, there is no way we're seeing them leave this arena without medical assistance.
Stop in the leg.
Deconstructing the knee there.
And a well-timed counter.
Now Rollins looking for some momentum.
Brief sign of adrenaline from Rollins.
He doesn't have much time to get back in the ring.
And he throws the opposition back into the ring. Returns to the ring, beating the count.
Oh, predicted what was coming.
Just look at...
He might actually get the win here.
And he manages to kick out at one.
So resilient.
And that prevents Undertaker's attack. He hits him right in the midsection. Look at this. This can't be good. Down on the windpipe.
Coming down with a leg drop.
Leg drop from the ropes.
And he's coming to, about to stumble his way into danger.
Oh, strong impact.
Some mental chess here from Rollins.
Oh, caught him.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No way. No way.
Hammering. And right into the pin.
Uh-oh.
There's two. No, shoulders up at two.
The end was in sight.
Reversal by The Undertaker.
Take.
Uh-oh. Flipped over into an arm drag there.
Look out.
Stop!
Crucial moment for The Undertaker.
Makes the cover. Kick out. I thought it was finished off for sure.
Oh, my God.
Oh, what's coming here? Submission move being applied.
Oh, the Phenom. The Phenom is in trouble.
I don't think I've ever seen The Undertaker tap out, but it may have.
Get it locked in. I didn't expect him to just let go.
I don't know what he's thinking, but he needs to focus on the task at hand. Being taken to the top rope.
What the hell?
No way. No way.
Inverted suplex.
Wait a second. And a reverse DDT.
Is it enough? Is this the end? Two. Got it. No, just a two.
Getting that shoulder up now is huge. Uh-oh. It's go. We're going to see it.
Stop. That one busted up Undertaker. We've seen this win in Rollins.
That may be one of the biggest wins of his career. Now let's take a look back at some of the great action.
Here is your winner, Seth freaking Rollins!
What a big win for Seth Rollins.
I'm in utter shock here. This is a huge loss for The Undertaker, and I don't think he expected anything like this.
The Welsh Dragon herself.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from the Welsh Valleys, Tegan Knox.
Behind the smiles of Tegan Knox is a surprising toughness.
Yeah, what's impressive is that despite taking hits and suffering devastating injuries, they haven't discouraged Knox.
Knox is ready to beat someone up. Enjoy doing it.
No protection, no sanctuary. Lyra Valkyria has arrived.
And her opponent from Dublin, Ireland, Lyra Valkyria.
Lyra possesses amazing technical wrestling abilities, which have worked great as equalizers against tougher opponents.
And Lyra has used those skills to slay some of the biggest names in WWE, like Io Sky and Becky Lynch.
One of the top competitors in NXT history, now ready to soar in WWE as well.
One of the fastest rising stars in the women's division, ready to continue her ascent. A woman who knows how to keep her eyes on the prize, Lyra Valkyria is on the hunt tonight.
Ready to make the ring her battleground, Valkyria is not one to back down. She always brings the fight to her opponents, and you have to admire her for it.
And then there's the girl with the shiniest wizard in the world, Tegan Knox.
While she might appear to be fun-loving and bubbly, Knox is nothing but a threat in the ring. Resilient as they come with a deep hunger for success, standing across the ring from her is a dangerous place to be.
Oh!
Knee straight to the back. Oh, that'll send a shock down your spine.
That's how you wear down your opponent. Oh, man. Looks like her opponent's not going to need a chiropractor.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly. She wants to seize the moment now, waiting on her opponent.
All tied up now. Turns this around to get control of the wrist.
Getting out and slapping on the wrist lock.
Boom!
And Lyra only finds herself on the defensive.
Valkyria needs to figure things out. Goes for a headlock.
Turns it around and gains control with the wrist lock.
Can she get the pinfall?
Maybe.
And she's not done yet.
Fighting hard to stay in this match. Ooh, what a forearm club.
Oh. She's coming to, and she's not going to like what comes next.
Tegan Knox is quite the resilient superstar and never shies away from a fight. Corey, if you could pinpoint one thing Knox should focus on here in this matchup, what would it be?
Well, Cole, that type of style is certainly commendable, but it's not always the smartest. And playing things smart is the key, something Knox needs to remember tonight.
From the top!
Uh-oh. Look at the power!
Guys, we should really watch out. This could spill over here in an instant.
And here we go now.
Drops the elbow.
And now Lyra has the momentum.
Lyra Valkyria is stifling the opposition now. Now look at this laser focus.
Here we go. All the way to the outside.
Soaring through the sky and crashing onto their opponent.
Kick gets caught.
Oh, elbow to the knee.
That'll hyperextend your leg.
Lift it up. What's next?
Now that's what you call impact.
Elbow drop.
Piercing.
Go slam. Into the steel steps. That's got to be a tide turner.
And now thrown back into the ring.
Lyra Valkyria is dead to rights. Knox kicking out the leg of her opponent.
Will Knox take advantage?
2 count. That'll be a win. What a hard-fought victory. A lot of good action in that one. Here's another look.
Here is your winner, Tegan Knox.
Tegan Knox beaming with confidence after this win.
Tegan Knox refuses to be complacent, refuses to settle. And we just saw proof of that. He is the apex predator of WWE.
Once a legend killer, now a living legend.
The following is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Heavyweight Championship. Making his way to the ring from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 295 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton.
Randy Orton is basically a 5-star general of psychological warfare.
Learned his killer instinct in evolution and is now evolved into the apex predator.
Randy's entire body's a weapon. He's forged it through 2 decades of war.
Yeah, Randy Orton is no ordinary man, and there's nothing he won't do to take you down.
His opponent must understand the presence and the danger in front of him.
Well, Randy Orton has made a career out of psychologically dissecting his opponents.
And many of the victims who have fallen for the Viper's schemes stay down for good.
Writes his own story in Venom. Randy Orton can't be controlled.
Take a look at an athlete who exists on a level unto himself.
Seth Rollins is a fighter, a survivor, and he is on a quest for greatness.
And the WWE Universe is singing his praises.
And from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth freaking Rollins!
There's no denying Rollins certainly has a style all his own.
Definitely has a better wardrobe than Saxton.
Hey, Well, actually, I think he does.
Brought his career to a new level when he became the first WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
And with that, Seth ignited fierce competition around the title. He minted it as one of the most desirable championships in all of WWE.
The phenomenal AJ Styles.
Quite simply, one of the world's greatest superstars.
A career that spanned decades, continents, and titles.
And from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the phenomenal
AJ Styles has a trophy case filled with titles. A WWE Grand Slam champion. This man has done it all, and he has absolutely no fear.
There is one thing we've learned all throughout the years, and that's do not bet against AJ Styles.
Hey, he might not be the biggest dog, but AJ Styles has got the strongest bite.
And there's no one who fights bigger, bell to bell, than AJ Styles.
You're right. If AJ's breathing, AJ's fighting.
The OTC is here.
And from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the OTC, Roman Reigns.
A man who was once one of the most dominant stars in history. Led the original bloodline with an iron fist.
Wait. What do you mean once? Roman is still as dominant as ever.
But one thing's for sure, he is ready to prove that this is still his show, with or without the bloodline.
Pure intimidation.
A man who always stands tall, stands proud, and fears no one.
But many fear Roman. Everyone knows Roman Reigns is capable of unprecedented dominance in WWE.
Here comes one of the greatest in history, CM Punk.
Punk's first tour of duty in WWE was epic. The pipe bomb set off an entirely new era in WWE. But oh, how times have changed since then.
Yeah, when you think about the past accomplishments, Corey, CM Punk has been a WWE champion. He won Money in the Bank, so many other titles. But this current version of CM Punk is driven to surpass those past achievements.
Punk possesses a lethal combination of fighting styles, and he's going to need it tonight.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Punk is always ready for a fight, and he proclaims he is the measuring stick until someone proves him otherwise.
Just look at this specimen, carved from marble. He's not a Greek god, he's a Scottish god.
Drew McIntyre in peak physical condition. He is focused and he is ready for a fight.
And there is no telling what he might do here tonight.
Weighing in at 254 pounds, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
Such a deadly offensive arsenal we always see when Drew McIntyre competes.
And now McIntyre's become a ticking time bomb capable of massive damage.
Supreme confidence on the face of the Scottish Warrior.
A man who is ready for battle.
Time to go viral with one of the most polarizing figures in pop culture.
And from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 205 pounds, Logan Paul.
Let's be honest, Logan Paul is an absolute prodigy who gets even better every time he steps foot in the ring.
Natural ability and athleticism to spare. Despite his bad attitude, Logan Paul makes it all look easy.
He's already earned victories over Rey Mysterio and The Miz.
And Paul could add another milestone win to his resume tonight.
Quite simply, the greatest of all time, John Cena.
And their opponent from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, the greatest of all time, John Cena!
No doubt about it, the absolute greatest of all time.
Yeah, nobody has been on top longer, and nobody has changed the game more.
You can't debate Cena's achievements, but you have to wonder, has Hollywood softened Big Match John?
The ring is packed as this 8-way match gets started here. There will be 7 losers and 1 very beat-up winner.
This is almost like a 7-on-1 handicap match. There are no allegiances that you can rely on in a match like this.
Meanwhile, we see McIntyre.
Transition right into the pin.
Cockiness here from Punk.
How do you win a WQ match or even survive it?
By being fearless, you can't let this chaotic and dangerous match intimidate you into playing it safe.
Right to the kidneys from behind.
The early quick cover, title on the line.
Oh, that'll break up the pin.
Just in time, too.
Taken down to the canvas.
Tagged with a punch.
Kick to the gut.
No muss, no fuss on that delivery. Someone clearly doesn't want this match to go on much longer than it has to.
He pulls off the reverse.
Inside cradle.
Oh, in a small package. What a count, and he gets his shoulder up.
He might have been putting the cart before the horse with that pin, but it was worth a try.
We all know what is going through their head here.
Yep. Destruction, carnage, annihilation.
Yeah, but they should be thinking about this coming out of their paycheck. And that definitely wasn't Logan's best effort.
Oh my goodness, nasty line.
Now looking to do battle right here in front of us. Quick pin, championship on the line. Lifts up the shoulder.
Seems a little too early in this match to go for the pin.
Sling blade. Oh my goodness. Clubbing blow to the back. Oh, and a double axe handle. Incredible height.
Big knee lift.
Oh my gosh, going head on into the stairs. I'm getting dizzy just watching.
That might be seeing triple after that.
Just try to hit the one in the middle.
Sent into the stairs. That'll stop anybody.
Oh, that just
Looks like it busted him open.
This sled's holding. How do you recover from that? Oh, ouch. Looking to seal the deal, guys.
now McIntyre. And he stops the ref's count.
Oh God, what force. The hammer dropped. Literally. Something might be broken.
And that cuts Cena right off.
The guillotine locked in. This is incredible count. Oh, for the title.
Meanwhile, we see Seth Rollins. Strong kick out there.
Just kicking out at one.
Styles rolls through. Count.
Oh, man. That might be all Drew needs.
Ooh, that hurt.
Big forearm.
The WWE Universe is absolutely on fire right now.
I can barely hear
Steel stairs.
Catapulting down on the opponent.
He is determined to fight out of this predicament.
Big boot to the gut and a thunderous forearm to follow. He's doing everything he can to fight out of this tough spot.
Man, this place is jumping. Oh, God.
Punk looking for GTS. Goal slam. CM Punk targets lights off.
Turning it into the pin.
He just broke up the pin in the nick of time.
Styles squaring Reigns up. That was the crafted precision of Seth Rollins.
Styles is looking to end this thing.
If this lands, it's over.
Styles clash. May have just vanquished Reigns.
Kicks out. He still has life.
You are not alone in your shock, Cole. We all thought that was it.
Just take a look at the WWE Universe. They know there is no better place to be than right here, right now.
But now we see Cena.
You saw that being telegraphed.
Happened the off moment at top rope, punishing their opponent.
Honing in on the arm there.
Reigns put his stamp on this one.
He's getting fired up now. With Reigns hits it. Rollins may be laid to rest.
Picture perfect from Orton.
There's two. Digging deep for a kick out.
I am in shock. What's it going to take to keep this guy down? Oh.
Here we go for the championship.
Wasted no time breaking that up.
And now we have Paul. Styles gets him back. He counters with a great river.
Oh, hoisting up his opponent in time. Good sweep.
Late pin. Championship on the line.
How in the world? He refuses.
There's the pin for the championship. Now we have Orton. And Cena taking another destructive blow.
That's going to put Cena up against the wall in this back-and-forth affair.
And CM Punk absolutely refusing to let fatigue hold him back.
You can't deny the fighting spirit Punk has been showing tonight.
Taking it to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count. Cover for the title. Now back to the Scottish Warrior. A defiant kick out after one.
Unbelievable display of will in the late stages of this matchup. Watch out! Double Russian leg sweep. Here it comes.
AJ Styles.
Nicely done.
Logan Paul might just have it. Cena waiting for Punk, waiting to pounce.
Cena. Open situation for CM Punk.
Being carried around now.
Strong elbows right on the mark. Hooked up and
DDT.
shoulders are down. This could be it.
Referee in great position.
Oh, what an accident.
Now the pin for the championship.
Devastating. A
Shoulders down. Championship on the line.
He's able to cut off the pin count here.
Manages
McIntyre not usually in this tight of a spot, but he's going to need to respond quickly to save the matchup.
Just a barrage of strikes over and over.
Uranagi by Buck. He turns it into the anaconda. Oh, couple of jeez.
That could finish off Roman.
And there was some...
This might be it.
Stops the count, keeping this match alive. German suplex released.
Going right into the pin attempt.
Two. No, he gets the shoulder up.
Good Lord, scarily close to 3. Sharp clothesline hits its mark.
Back with his opponent in position.
Punishing their opponent.
Loving blow to the chest. Inverted vertical suplex. Ooh, neck breaker. Suplex.
Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming. The go to sleep. GTS from Punk.
Oh, man. Can that keep Cena down?
Spiked with a Michinoku driver. Locks in the gut wrench.
This fight seems to be heading in our direction.
Be ready to evacuate, gentlemen.
Getting positioned on the top rope.
Boom! Oh, clothesline.
With a pin. With the title. And he saves the matchup. But back to Drew McIntyre.
Reigns able to sidestep.
Title in the balance with the pin.
Breaks the cover and this match continues.
With authority!
AJ's eyes are glazed over. They could...
CM Punk looking to put his opponent away on his shoulders.
Good night, GTS!
CM Punk turned his lights off.
Uh-oh, forearm gonna cut off the ring.
Now the guillotine choke is taking out so many superstars.
Gonna have to hand it to our new champion. Roman Reigns was just hungrier tonight.
Now let's look back at that amazing action.
Here is your winner, and the new World Heavyweight Champion, the OTC, Roman Reigns!
They just won a very important match.